Reanne Evans has crashed out of the Women's World Snooker Championship, and the icon has reacted by slamming the lack of prize money on offer to the female players. Reanne Evans has called the first prize at the Women's World Championship disgusting and pleaded for a separate fully professional tour. Evans crashed out of the Women's Blue Ribbon Tournament to teenage event sensation Bai Yuliu of China yesterday. The 37-year-old legend from Dudley was bidding to extend her own record as she chased a 13th world title at the high-end snooker club in Bangkok. But Evans lost the last 4 frames to go down 5-3 to the 19-year-old from China who has lit up this year's tournament. Bai had already set a new record break for the event, a run of 127 in the group stages, beating the 125 set by England's Kelly Fisher 20 years ago. Evans, who was given a 2-year wildcard on the main snooker tour in 2021 playing against the men, is sweating to see if she will get another one. But the greatest woman player the game has seen insists her preference is to be able to earn a living on a better-funded women's circuit. The first prize in Bangkok is £6,000 compared to £500,000 to the world champion at the Crucible on the main tour, and Evans has earned double that in the past just for turning up and not winning a match at invitation events. Evans said, "For another wildcard I'm not too sure, it may come down to me and Angie Iniesta who gets it back onto the main tour. It is nip and tuck, and I try not to think about it too much. But if I'm honest, I would really like to see money put back into the women's tour and have a proper, professional women's tour. I think that will do us more favors. Women playing women like my semi-final today, I think that was a good competitive watch. So for me that is the way forward. But while that is not happening, the main tour is the only way." Calling for the women's game to turn pro, she added, "I have played in invitation events where the money just for turning up is more than what the women's world champion gets, and I think that is disgusting, really. I just wish someone would put a proper women's tour on and make us professional." The Mongolian lady Naranchia who beat Yi, she is a really good player. And there are more out there. They just don't get a chance because it is all behind closed doors. If there is more money and tournaments around the world, that's where our tour will come from. I just hope to God they back it because I think we deserve our spot as being professional in our own right on our own women's tour, and not having to mix it with the men. Evans also insisted the tournament should be televised. "If you can't see it, you can't watch it. Who is going to want to sponsor it or back it?" she continued. "Even just the semis and finals. The more we get it out there, the more we will get following and playing with more prize money. I just really hope it happens because we deserve it. Me and others have been battling for years to try and get it, and we want it before we retire for the future women players. Why not back the women? It happens in other sports. Why do we have to mix it? It doesn't happen in other sports. Why, just because it isn't such a physical sport." As for her defeat, Evans admitted paying the price for losing impetus. "It was a shame the interval came when it did because I had the momentum and might have won if we had carried on. But Bai played well and held herself together. And she is very much one for the future." In the final on Saturday, Bai will face Thailand's Siripapornwanthaphamijan, who beat reigning world champion and compatriot Mink Nuchair at 5-2. Thank you for watching our videos. Subscribe to our channel to get notifications when we post newest videos. Thank you and goodbye.